all the stuff out of the way. Sorry.
Can you see Gilbert?
I hope not. What are we talking about?
It's so hot in here.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
so
Yeah, I'm
sweaty.
sweating. I'm dying already. Oh
All right,
my goodness.
We'll make this quick. Welcome to Unusable.
Welcome to Unusable.
I'm Kyle.
I'm still Gilbert.
And today we're talking about bags.
No, we're not.
What?
That's so fucking boring.
I love bags.
Look. We're going to talk about bags. Where's my bag?
It's right here. I don't know why you put it on my side.
I have one of those luggage weighing thingies, and the bag he's picking up is 32 and a half pounds, which I think is, I don't know, 8 kilos. I don't know. 2 kilos, right, Scott? Oh, it's my baby. This is...
It is the size of a small child, yes.
We're just going right into it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to talk about bags.
Okay.
It's the most boring thing ever. This is a Peter McKinnon Nomadic. I looked it up. It's 35 liters. This is my go-to camera bag for travel and weekend bag.
He's very upset that he likes something that has Peter McKinnon's name on it.
It's not so much that I like it, that I hate that it has Peter McKinnon's name on it. Like I want to rip this plate
himself that he likes it.
Yeah, I mean it's Peter McKinnon.
It's fine.
Peter McKinnon's fine.
Make that money.
Nice guy, good attitude.
What's up, everybody?
Not my thing. His videos, his whole thing,
his vibe.
But he and I have so much in common. It's so frustrating, just like our interests in general. But yeah, and also we like contrast a lot. But his stuff that he sticks his name on, compared to virtually everything you can think of that's
Polar
just a branded
variable
thing,
yeah,
is so good. It's good. It's like legit. It's like legit. If this wasn't a Peter McKinnon product, I would buy it just the same.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, more power to him. I would buy it just the same. I don't mind taking this thing off. Like, in fact, if it makes it less conspicuous, which, I mean, come on, this is not an inconspicuous bag.
It's already pretty.
It's even better. But the whole idea is I have this bag to hold a shit ton of gear. I don't have my MacBook Pro in here or my 12.9-inch iPad. It's still in my house. Normally, it does fit in here as is with everything you're going to see. But the point is I take this one bag. It's a little bit smaller, a tiny bit smaller. Like we figured it was like the wheels.
Yeah.
Smaller than a standard carry-on.
Yep.
Rolling bag that I have,
Yeah.
And
if you stood this up and put wheels on the bottom, it would be a regular carry-on.
And you saw did you feel like any stress on the bag or anything when you picked it up? It's 33 pounds in here.
No, this is great, amazing reinforced top handle.
This top panel, so I said it's like a weekend bag for me, plus all my gear. This top panel is where I would stick all my clothes and everything. Yeah. So it's literally meant for clothes, and it is expandable. I don't think I showed you that last time. There's another zipper here.
Oh, yeah.
And you can, I think, push it to like 38 or 40 liters with the expansion.
Yeah, wild.
Yeah, it's wild. So they say it's a 3 to 5 day bag. So all my clothes and toiletries fit in that one little chamber here.
Amazing.
Right? So close that up for me, please. And then it's got places for me to put my tripods, which I do. It's got these reinforced handles on the bottom, top, and sides. It's got a side access panel, which you can't see on camera right now.
There you go. Yeah, you can see.
If you're into that sort of thing, and I'll get to why I'm not. But this is like the main event right here. It's got another side zipper here. This is where I put my 16-inch MacBook Pro. The
wild.
It totally fits.
It just fits right in this little back pocket.
Pass through for a vertical handle on rolling luggage.
So if you do have your carry-on, you slip the handle through that, and you just drag it along.
Hidden back here, there are the belt straps. The waist straps.
So if you wanted to get these two arm bits together.
Yeah. There's water bottle storage here, and it's also mesh, so it drains.
Right here.
No, I mean, I don't want it to read on camera.
You're just showing me.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you because it's interesting to me. Yeah. So this is literally made for a water bottle. And notice that, like, you know how they all stretch?
Is it magnet?
Yeah, and a lot of times all these they stretch out.
Yeah.
There's an actual magnet to keep it keep it close. Like, this is so thoughtful. So that's the expansion thing we talked about.
All right, the main event.
So I always do my zippers on the bottom corner instead of up top in the middle, so that they don't. Can you get the rest for me?
Yeah.
This is the main event. It also has chest straps, and each little loop will go to the chest straps.
This is where the magic happens.
So
I feel like whenever I'm giving a house tour, I say every room, this is where the magic
Yeah.
happens.
So this is where I
As a
normally
gag.
put my 12.9-inch iPad.
iPad.
And it will fit with the Magic Keyboard. So mesh pockets,
Amazing.
lens pens, filters, chip chart.
And an insane amount.
Okay, this is bonkers right now. So this is 2 batteries, it's 4 batteries. This is one Alpha 1. This is a 135 GM, an 85 GM, or 50. That's an 85. That's my 50. This is a 14 millimeter GM. This is a 1.4, 6, yeah, 1.4, yeah, 1.4 teleconverter 2.0.
More Peter McKinnon swag.
Okay, I want to talk about these real quick. Talk about them because, first of all, the glass itself is good, and I do notice that there's a little bit of color, slightly,
and that's just variable in D.
Because I have 2 sets of these.
Yeah.
2 to 5 stops and 2 6 to 9 stops. I'm sweating like so much. It's
okay,
like 100
so
degrees in here.
It's okay.
It really is.
We're done. It's the summer came early in the Central Valley.
So these are so clever because you pull this off, and you never have to touch the filter. You screw it on. This pops off. You use this to screw it on, by the way. I'm just showing you. But you never have to actually interact with the filter in any way.
Yeah, the back cap screws on.
Right. And then you screw this on with the grip. And
then
then
you
remove the cover, which is also still a cover for the lens.
Yes.
So you never have to interact with the filter directly other than to rotate the mechanism. Also, it's got hard stops.
Yes,
on
excellent.
the filter itself, which is so awesome.
I have a very nice Genus Tech variable in D, and it does not have hard stops. It doesn't have a case nearly as nice as this.
I wish they made if Peter McKinnon makes a circular polarizer, I'll buy it in a heartbeat. If they do
Polar
something.
Pro, if they did this
I have Polar. This is a Polar Pro, 85 mil, or 82 mil. Sorry, circular polarizer.
But they need to make it with this cap design.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're putting that over.
So I got that over here. I got my body grip, which I always do, and I showed you my little secret here.
Yeah, will you show the AirTag?
So first of all, I never use these typically. Peak Design straps. This is a Peak Design wrist strap, but I have Peak Design lugs everywhere. And the only reason when I travel, especially to foreign countries or very unknown places, I will use it. I'm not afraid of dropping my camera. You've probably noticed I'll stick my camera pretty much anywhere, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
And I dipped the F6 that we're recording in a river once.
It's still working.
Partially.
Yeah,
It still works.
It's
still works. Here we are. But I wear this so that it's, I can avoid the dash and grab type attacks. But also it carries 2 batteries in the cradle, but I sacrifice a battery.
It will operate with a single battery.
It operates with a single battery. I stick an AirTag in the empty battery chamber. Normally what I do, I wrap this in a piece of paper and then I put electric tape over it.
You could use that expensive wood tape on it.
Yeah, no, you don't want to do that because probably I don't know if it's conductive is why. But yeah, piece of paper and then electric tape over it.
Yeah.
So it's non-conductive. I don't want to short out these leads or anything like that. I don't know if it would affect anything, but I don't even want to take a chance. And the point is I have an AirTag hidden in my camera that nobody will notice for a long time. The average thief is not going to know to pull out this cradle very quickly. I mean, it's better than nothing. And then I always have an AirTag in my bag as well. Mm-hmm. I always put AirTags in my carry-on luggage, and if I check luggage, I always put AirTag. I put AirTags in them now.
Best value, $100 for 4.
Killer. I magically passed it to him. It was awesome.
A lot of people didn't. We're like, oh, okay, Apple's got their own thing. But these have been amazing.
They've been amazing.
Yeah. If you have to replace the battery on these, fun fact, do not buy the replacement batteries that taste bad for children, so children will put them in their mouth. They do not work. If you do buy those and try to put them in an AirTag, you have to use rubbing alcohol to remove the bad taste coating.
Yeah, and use a high percentage rubbing alcohol too.
Do you want this in here?
You can throw that back in there so I don't forget it and then end up shorting out something by mistake.
You still have one more lens. You still have one more lens.
I do. And I have these vertical dividers, horizontal dividers are awesome. You can move them any way you want. But that's a 70 to 200.
Beautiful. Brand new version 2.
Yes. And I did not think it was going to be worth it, but it was unbelievably worth it.
It's lighter.
So I just pulled a ton of stuff out of this bag.
And you still have This thing. What
So
is,
this is the.
I guess that's it for the bag.
Pull it away. They call it I think a travel cube.
Travel.
Yeah, so it's your typical travel cube.
You put your underwear in there.
Yeah, so if you're a bag in a bag kind of cube person.
Lauren loves her travel cubes.
Me too. So what do I have in here?
Holy shnikes. A
Yeah.
whole nother
So it's
production.
a 28 to 7, 24 to 70. I'm in the Nikon realm still. My memory cards, another dual grip. I happen to have a GoPro here.
Whole GoPro and extra batteries.
With 3 batteries because I let my daughter use the GoPro during that.
And
another
Sony
Alpha
1. With the
Oh yeah,
homemade lens.
Yeah.
Disposable lens.
People like that. It's a lot of fun to talk about. All right, so typical camera cube, and it's got dividers. The same. It's similar kind of horizontal and vertical dividers, like they're interchangeable.
But that's not all.
That's not all. It has a trick up its sleeve, and it's freaking amazing. And this is what made it like a must-have for me. So I'm not gonna like travel and carry that with me everywhere we go.
That's gonna go to the hotel room.
Yeah, like let's say you and I go on a trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, this is exactly what we did going to Sacramento recently, right?
Yeah.
I took that bag only.
Yes.
This came with me, and so typically I'll have all my gear in that bag and my clothes. That'll stay in the hotel room. I'll use the safe if I have to, even though it's basically bullshit.
You could pick up the safe and take it with you.
Yeah. Well,
Crack it at your own leisure.
And then, but like for example, this last trip I went on, I took this and it converts into I think a 25 liter
Your day bag.
or a 21 liter or something like that day bag. That's a full backpack, and it's just an empty void, kind of like your JanSport.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
But it does have a little hidden pocket in there,
Okay.
so it does have something. So I'll do like passports in there or whatever, and then
Snacks.
Yeah,
Filled to the brim with snacks for your children.
No.
Lunchables.
But that's
Uncrustables.
amazing. This is amazing.
That's super cool.
I mean, they're super expensive. They're super expensive.
Just the big bag was like
$400.
$400.
Yeah.
And then the cube was like an extra 120.
$130.
Yeah.
But worth every penny.
Yeah.
And it's astoundingly well made. Everything is super reinforced. The zippers are excellent. So it's like the YKKs or whatever that get better over time. Is it YKK?
Yeah. Yeah.
They get better over time, like not worse.
They self-lubricate.
They don't get snagged. Everything splits apart pretty easily. It's just by far the best backpack I've ever owned. I've been through pretty much everything. Let's see here. That Peak Design has,
Yeah.
including their normal everyday bag.
And the messenger here.
I use the Messenger still.
My back is I love messenger bags. My back is so messed up though. I just can't do messenger bags.
I love
anymore.
this bag. This is an awesome bag. It's the everyday messenger bag, like you said. Holds my laptop, barely holds the iPad there.
I think they designed it before the 29-inch.
Yeah, and they have multiple versions,
Yeah,
right?
so like
and
a
it's
newer
got
one.
these panels that nobody could ever figure out. They're like they can fold, and they're cool when you use them as shelves and stuff. But
Yeah.
you can never really get to anything you want quickly. And I love that they color coded the pockets. Like if you
green
do
and red. Yeah,
batteries or
that's cool.
films, like
Yeah.
So that's nice.
I noticed REI is now carrying Peak Design bags.
And Best Buy.
And Best Buy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't go to Best Buy.
I typically put the Hasselblad stuff in here.
Yeah.
This is my bag for that. So if you ever see me carrying that, I'm usually shooting film.
Let him.
I do love this bag. I love these magnetic closures.
Those are great.
And then it pulls, and it's got this like patented like pull out mechanism to unlock it. It's
Yeah.
always a positive lock. Cool bag. My favorite bag of all time.
Aside from the Peter McKinnon.
Aside from the Peter McKinnon, my favorite non-camera
Day
bag.
to day.
This would be like the equivalent of your JanSport.
What I'm going to show, yeah.
Is my Tom Bin brain bag. It's just a big ass bag with a lot of great pockets. It's a crazy well made. Tom Bin stuff is unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Also really, really good zippers, also really reinforced, all the good stuff.
This
one has a panel like for back support.
Nice.
That you can actually shape.
Oh,
a lot of people
wow.
don't know that. You can actually pull that panel out and bend it to your back so that you can shape it to
lumbar support.
Yeah, for your lumbar, yeah. So
what does a bag like this go for?
it's also like $400. Like it's like $350 or something like that. And there's also often a huge weight for them. And then Tom Bin's one of these companies that sells you a million different things. But yeah, it has a specific spot for my laptop, which is nice. And then, but that's kind of a necessity for me.
Yeah.
And my 16 does fit in that chamber. It reads really well. It just wears really well. Like if I didn't have this, I would buy the smaller version of the Peter McKinnon.
After the first year of that bag, they came out with a smaller bag.
And the smaller version's like $300.
Yeah.
And you just can't get it anywhere anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like they sold out instantly. He made a good fucking product. And I hate that we're talking about bags. I just want to talk about one thing. This is what I'll put in that brain bag. A $40 $30 Neewer camera cube.
Yeah.
And it's got a handle, and it comes with a strap. And what I like about this is it's not, and the same thing about the brain bag, the Tom Bin one, is it's not super ostentatious. It's not clear that you're carrying camera gear.
Yeah. So other than the Neewer, but not a lot of people.
Not a people know that. Yeah, and this is also just silk screen or whatever, not even. And you could just like rubber, and you could just peel that off anytime, which I probably should do. And I hate having logos super visible, despite. Yeah, I mean normally I would tape stuff, but this is an awesome little cube for like $30.
Yeah,
and I was just shocked at how good it was.
And this is essentially I have the Pelican. I prefer the Foamies dividers rather than the pick and pluck foam.
Or
this is basically the same.
Whatever panels that I bought, I hate them. I hate them. Don't get those.
Yeah,
they're fine if you never change your setup ever.
Which I kind of do.
I do all the time.
You want to trade foam for the
trade foam?
I have the foam inserts, and I never change my layout. And
wait, what are you talking about? The foam inserts?
I'll trade you my Pelican inserts for your, but you've already gotten rid of them, haven't you?
Pick and pluck?
No, I have this style.
Yeah, I have that. What do you have?
This.
Yeah, but what are you going to trade me for? I use the yellow foam like you do too.
Oh, I thought you still had the.
No, I took them out. They're all gone. I have 6.
Yeah.
6 Pelicans.
Yeah.
What are they? The 115, 130, 50, 1510. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. And then I have like 2 out of those. I have 2 of them are actually the Harbor Freight knockoff ones, the Apaches, which are fine.
They're fine.
But yeah, usually I'll carry like my long lenses in one, or we have a whole setup for it. They're labeled and spray painted. Another time. But yeah, I mean, I have a freaking bag for my GoPro, bag for the drone. They're fine. They're great. Love them. So boring. How do you carry your stuff?
Yeah. Why you wanted?
It's so boring. It's so boring. I love bags so much, but nobody else does.
I do. That's why we're talking about it.
I know. I'm sorry.
I love cheap bags because I'm a cheap bitch.
I've been through cheap bags all my life.
I have a nostalgia thing for JanSport. I just can't give JanSport up.
I had JanSport.
I forget what this one's called, but this one, I love this bag. The only thing I wish it had were the straight arm bands instead of this crazy contoured ones. They always get in the way. I carry way too much stuff. Lauren teases me about how many dongles I have. So
are you gonna take it all out? I love this. I'm so excited. What is this?
I got all the crap from the floor on here. All right, I've got my MacBook. This is my work MacBook because it came straight from work. Even within this MacBook, I have SSDs, headphones, Ethernet cable, USB-C dongle, another 2 more SSDs.
I'm drive, shaking my head, but I carry the same stuff in that bag when I travel. 2 more little USB-C cables. This is just my work computer bag. Actually, there's more SSDs in here than I normally carry because I had a production last night and I just offloaded. I just took the SSD out of the recorder and I need to put it back. I didn't put it back. So yeah, work computer. I have my 2018 iPad Pro in the Smart Folio or whatever. It's great. Wait, you changed your case?
I changed back. This was the original case.
Yeah, you had that Tech 21 or something?
I had some other case. That one was falling apart, so I went back to the Apple one.
I'm shocked.
I need another better one.
Shocked.
But I went back to the Apple one. I also have a notepad, a little Moleskine. I have my lunch pail that I need to clean. I got like chocolate or something on it from a trip to Cupertino. I actually still have a sandwich in here that I didn't eat for lunch today because all my coworkers were going out to lunch, and I was like, "Dang it, okay, I'll go." And now I need to put that sandwich in the fridge for tomorrow. And then I have the Moment version of that Neewer case. It's like half the size, but opens vertically, so it works better in this bag. Inside of this, I could put a camera, but right now I just have my Pixie tripod and my Glyph with a hot shoe adapter. I've got my sunglasses because, it's getting hot.
I rarely see you wear sunglasses ever.
Well, these ones transition, but
Yeah.
sometimes I wear my ones that don't transition, so I keep these in my bag just in case. Got a pilot pin ready to go for that notepad. I have some earplugs that Gilbert gave me from a trip, and I've got a silica gel so things don't get humid in there.
Nice.
I also that's it for the main component here. I have a second kind of big space, and this is where I keep a spare set of clothes. I've got a shirt, underwear, and socks ready to go at any time because sometimes I'm out on production and I need to change my undies.
And you really should change your underwear.
Yeah.
It's gross. It's just gross.
Regularly. I got my Cobb Vanth Mandalorian
Nice.
Book of Boba Fett action bag clip.
Still haven't watched that.
I've got Band-Aids or Curade adhesive bandages. I've got a USB-A 5-watt dual charger.
5 watts? This thing is gigantic.
Yeah, I don't know. Got some editor stickers.
I'll fix it for you. Yeah,
Got a backup, really cheap third-party LPE6. I've got
an R5C take these?
an R5C would probably burn through that in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Got the little Rode adapters. I have a little St. Jude prayer card that my mom gave me. That's it for that little pouch.
That's cool.
This wouldn't normally, this little AC or USB power adapter wouldn't normally be in there. I don't remember why that ended up in there, but it did. Moving on to the front pouches.
This is nice.
The bigger front pouch got masks because I'm still scared of COVID. And I still go to a lot of stuff. I got my COVID cards and
Where do you
Lauren's.
have 2?
I have Lauren's.
Oh, okay.
I've got the MagSafe 3 adapter for that MacBook. I've got a Apple USB-C end for my MacBook. I've got a 65-watt charger for those cables. I have another USB-C cable for my iPad and an
looks like
older, who made this? Anchor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anchor.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Got a toothbrush because sometimes after lunch I need to brush my teeth.
Well played.
And I just got this is a fresh one. I just went to the dentist. I've got a regular older one. Got an LPE6 charger ready to go.
Jesus.
Oh, I still have some more toothpaste. I've got another USB-C dongle. This one's mine. The other one was the work one.
Right.
I've got deodorant. I've got floss. I've got my inhaler. This is not film. It's earplugs.
Like flare ones or
No, they're
makes
just
these?
cheap ones. I've got ibuprofen and allergy medicine. I've got anti-itch cream because mosquitoes love me.
Mm-hmm.
I've got lip balm, and I have like Afrin, generic CVS nose spray. Another pilot pen, a Sharpie, my Apple Pencil, a hotel pen, and a lens cloth, my Nice Flare earplugs,
Which ones do you have?
some old business cards and new business cards.
I never told you this, but Flair once sent me one of each of their products.
Oh,
I have virtually everything they make.
wow.
Yeah.
Lauren bought those for herself, and then she felt bad, so she got some for me. Nail clippers, library card, lighter. Can I take this on a plane? Do I have to leave this home?
Do not bring that, please. Are you joking? I can't. Okay, you're joking.
I don't.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't fly.
Does that old trick work where you can? Oh, they blocked it more.
You could rip off the
Yeah. So
metal.
you take the metal part and then you flip
really
this and you keep going.
crank
up,
the-
and you just make a flame up to here.
The front little pouch has lots of adapters and cables. Let's start with some simple ones. Apple Watch charger also
You
works with.
travel with an Apple Watch charger? That's
I've got the one at home, and I've got my travel one.
Don't yell at me.
Yeah. I've got to be ready for a lot of situations.
It's true.
I'm ready for all of them. USB-C lightning cable, small USB-C cable, headphone splitter, USB-C to headphone for the iPad, Square card reader.
Oh, Apple.
This one's pretty fun.
TRSS.
This one splits the headphones from
And
the mic.
microphone, yeah.
I use that on when I need to patch like something into a Zoom call. Aux cable. Another,
This handles mic too.
and it's got a built-in mic.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, so it's got the third pin here. It's TRSS on one side, TRS on the other.
Another USB-C 20-watt charger. Lightning to USB 3.0.
Strongly
so
recommend them.
camera connection kit. But
Although
you can
it's-
also connect
It's not really 3.0.
MIDI.
It's lightning.
It's lightning, so yeah,
Still
you're capped by that. USB-C to HDMI, USB and USB-C pass.
I travel with that too.
So I have this one. You can't get this model anymore. This one works with HDMI to Blackmagic ATEM products, and the Apple one does. If you can get one of these can run about
$80.
about the same
$80,
price
yeah.
as this, $60 to $80.
Yeah.
This one's $60, but this one has a lot more ports, including Ethernet, more USB, and SD card readers. But
And
this
power
specific model's
pass-through.
hard to
Which this has
hard
to.
to find. So, yeah. The Apple one, if you need to run a USB-C only Mac into a Blackmagic ATEM, you basically got to buy the Apple one now.
I travel with that because I always travel with my iPads, and if I want to snag an HDMI cable off whatever's the TV's on, and
Oh, I've got
in the
another one
hotel.
of these in my bag. I had
Yeah.
more of these than I thought, but this one's the power delivery one.
Yeah, that's a smaller GAN one.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
USB-A to USB-C, Lightning to HDMI if I want to plug my iPhone into a screen, SD card to Lightning, and last but not least,
I travel with a fair amount of these too.
Lightning to headphone.
But no USB-C to headphone? You just go through the adapter?
Yes, I did.
You just go through the dongle?
I had that one earlier. Yeah, USB-C
I see it.
to
There
headphone.
it is. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed?
So a lot of these that do have a headphone port do not do the mic. Only the Apple one really does the TRRS mic really well.
Yeah, but it also, you got to remember, it's A to D, or so it's actually a DAC in there, and it's actually
Yes.
doing conversion.
Yes.
So it will be digital after that. Even if it's a digital mic. Well, if it's a digital mic, it's a digital mic. But
Yeah.
if it's analog, it'll be
Good stuff.
digitized.
But this is all of my stuff that I need. I use just about every one of these adapters once a month, and at least half of them once a week. So I need all this stuff. So it was less about the bag.
You need a bag
more about my
for this stuff in your
dongles.
bag. You need a dongle bag.
I also have some Mr. Beast chocolate in
Which
here.
you've had for a long time because it is
Slowly
objectively
eating
disgusting. Sorry.
Oh, I like it.
No, it's disgusting. It's like waxy crap chocolate. Anyway, sorry. It's true. I'm sorry. But this is a nice bag. You use it crazy.
Yeah.
I
like
this is nuts.
This is not.
I can't tolerate that.
This isn't the real suede. What? I forget what model. I cut out. Oh no, I didn't cut out the. This is the cool student bag. There's one smaller than this. It doesn't. You lose this second compartment, and you lose this little pouch here. But it does have the straight arm straps and real suede on the bottom. But you also lose the bottle holder. I really like the bottle holder. I have that bag. I covered it in patches, and I immediately regretted it. But this bag I've had for like a year and a half. I could probably squeeze another year out of it, and then it's probably going to go.
Yeah, so that's the difference.
So
this is what, $40-$60?
Yeah, about $60 for this bag, and it'll last me about 2 years.
So
versus
$400, but last me the rest of my life.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So most people who have Tom Bin brain bags, they've been making them for over 20 years.
Yeah.
Still have them, and Tom Bin will still service them.
Okay.
That's the main reason why I transitioned to getting nicer bags.
Yeah.
Like for example, with Pelican, I'm okay with the Harbor Freight ones because they serve virtually the same purpose with the same level of quality. I also modded the wheels to
You put your rollerblade wheels.
I can't stand the Pelican hard wheels, so I modded my wheels to put like soft, nice
Smooth
rollerblade
rolling.
wheels.
Yeah.
And so they don't make all that noise because those Pelican cases are ridiculous. But yeah, so like you could have a Tom Bin bag literally for the rest of your life unless they go out of business.
Yeah.
But even still, the construction is like far superior. So even with that, you'd probably get at least realistically before there were any issues 10 years out of it with your use.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the thing. It's like, Manhattan Portage used to be super high quality. Then they went to south. You like the Timbuktu stuff.
Yeah.
They went south.
Yeah.
Tom Bin's been like super consistent.
Not going to let themselves get bought by...
They may. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. The Tom Bin wants to retire or whatever, and I don't know who Tom Bin is. Sorry. I don't know the whole story. Portland. I don't know. Whatever. But anyway,
I miss my Timbuktu quality.
Yeah, they declined dramatically, but the stuff is so good. I took a big gamble on the Peter McKinnon stuff,
and
because
it paid off.
I had been in an odyssey of finding a camera bag that I liked.
Yeah,
and one of the other nice things about buying fancy bags, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're super freaking expensive. Period. I mean, if you can get what you need. But is that they hold their value super well. So my Peter McKinnon bag, I can now sell because you can't get it anywhere. I can now sell it for as what I paid for it.
Amazing.
Which is nuts. I've had it for almost a year, probably.
Yeah,
a year. It's awesome, and I fit so much stuff in there, and I can change it up.
All of it, but a lot of it.
Yeah, a good fair amount of it, and then it just I don't know. You have like a catch-all for everything. I have it's kind of like with my headphones. Like I have very kind of like specific uses.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do that with the over-the-ear ones.
And I have my Pelican cases. Those are my camera cases.
Exactly.
I've given up.
You're not going to throw a C200 in there.
I've mostly given up on having a camera bag. I'm just like, now I'm just. You need me with my camera. I'm bringing my Pelican cases.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's typically what I'll do if I need to, do something substantial, or especially near water, or if there's, any fall risk or anything like that. But with this, like, you would not feel uncomfortable putting a C70 in that Peter McKinnon.
No.
All this stuff, even this alone, right?
Yeah, your Hasselblad
is already up there.
Yeah.
And I trust it. And that's another thing, like, if a
being able to trust
the previous bag that I had that was cheap, what was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
It was before the Peak Design. It was not a Jansport, but it was another cheap, maybe
a Low Pro or something.
So something like that, or even a Timbuktu actually.
Yeah.
And the strap broke.
Yeah.
Like I can't tolerate that. That's not cool.
That's the tricky thing, is once you start having expensive toys, the accessories that you need to go along with them,
it all adds up.
Gets silly too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm in like coast level. Like, I mean, okay, fair enough. I gave in and I'm replacing this. I did sell this.
The 24 to 70.
Yeah,
for
it's still here, but I
2.
sold it. It's sold. I just haven't shipped it because it's flexible. But yeah, I did go for version 2 because of the size difference. The reason why I did it is because of this.
The travelability.
Yeah, and because that is a big factor, especially in these coming years. But yeah, I mean, what you travel with is everything. Like, I couldn't, this whole pile he has here, I couldn't do that.
Why not?
Like, I could do it. No, I'm not saying shouldn't have it. Like, I travel with actually very similar stuff. It's just like, I have to have it, better organized.
It's organized.
But
it's
where
organized
the stuff
in the
is.
different pouches in the bag. That's why this is the bag.
Yeah. Bag in a bag, man.
Yeah,
bag
man.
in a bag.
I
Not even a dongle case?
No.
Like a bag? Like, oh my goodness.
There's different pockets. If I had different bags, all I would need is a duffel bag. Because then it's just one big.
Yeah, I mean,
And then there's separate bags inside of that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Think like file folders, like hanging file folders in a file cabinet, even though you have files,
Yeah.
As opposed to like just a big cabinet.
Then I would then I would just have a one cabinet thing. I would.
All this is, to me, these are like different drawers in the file cabinet. You know what I mean? And then like they can hold different capacity things, but then within here, I would have like.
But I grab them, so I'm actually using them.
It's true.
That'd be a barrier. So I shouldn't take this on the plane.
Please do not take that on the plane. You're not allowed to take that on the plane.
Okay.
I assure you.
What about my nail clippers? Kosher?
You're not supposed to take them on the plane, but
Fresno won't.
People.
I've made it with scissors out of Fresno, and then I was flying back to Fresno. They're like, "Why do you have scissors in your bag?" I'm like, "Oh, I forgot." And honestly, I made it through the first time.
Yeah. Or they'll do the thing where they confiscate your obviously dangerous bomb water, and what they do is there's a garbage can right by the check. Yeah, because you can. That's the whole point of not being able to bring the liquids in. Supposedly,
So you can smoke
really,
your
it's just
bong.
not bong water.
You said bong water.
Bomb water. It's
Gross.
bomb. Your bomb liquids. Your
Oh.
your explosive liquids.
More than 3 ounces.
Yeah, but they take it and they throw it in a garbage bin right next to the checkout,
Everything else.
the security stand.
Yeah.
And it's a huge bin filled with supposedly water
Dangerous
that's going to kill us all.
water.
And it's just farce. It's farce to
Theatrics.
sell more stuff past security. That's all it is.
Security theatrics.
It is.
All right. So that's the stuff, our daily carry, our EDC.
You know what I got? I got one of these.
Oh, what's that? It's a Game Boy. Oh, no, it's not a Game Boy.
Yeah.
Press lock twice. Oh, look at that. Oh, let's do that again. Boop, boop. Oh, it's awake. Ooh, that's a fun sound.
That's cool.
Wow. This is the Playboy.
Mm-hmm.
Playdate. Okay. Shh. There we go.
You're not
Hey.
even going to pull out the crank?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's really cool. Really cool
Yeah.
device.
Very thin, very sleek. It still feels solid enough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's very well made. In
So
concert with Teenage Engineering.
This was a pre-order. How long ago did you pre-order this?
I don't remember.
Years ago.
July of last year or something like that.
And it just shipped.
Yeah.
You charge it through USB-C. You got a headphone jack. You got up, down, left, right, B and A. But yeah, you've got a crank,
Mm-hmm.
an extra dimension to your playing.
Mm-hmm.
Is has the novelty of the crank worn off?
No, it's integral. Yeah.
Wild.
It's really fun. There's no
Screen is
backlight.
nice.
There's no backlight. It's
Yeah,
a very
like an
high
original-
refresh, very high resolution screen.
Yeah.
But I like it because it means my kids are going to sit there in the dark playing, at night.
Yeah. I had a worm light for my Game Boy that you
Mhm.
plugged into
Me
the,
too.
the
I did.
cable.
Yeah, just like a little book light.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had one of those.
Straining
too.
my eyes trying to play Pokemon at midnight.
I did the same thing.
But games just automatically
Yeah. So
download?
yesterday, 2 games appeared on here. It was like a gift,
from the Playdate gods.
Yeah. So it's Wi-Fi, of course, and yeah, 2 new games, and they
What
were
do old games fall off?
No, you keep them. So you get a season of games when you buy it. It's like $180 for the unit. They have all kinds of accessories.
If
and
you
stuff.
can get one.
If you can get one. I think they're now shipping out to 2023 or whatever. But that comes with a season of games, which is
Oh, okay.
24 games, and it's 2 games every week. So for 12 weeks, you're getting your 24
Wow.
games. Also, I side-loaded a game on there. You can buy it from itch.io.
And it's just like a little executable that you copy over.
It's a .pdx file. Panic's out of Portland.
Oh.
So it's a .pdx file, and yeah, there's you can actually make. I can't remember what the development.
But you can download like an
environment is.
SDK and start building your own games.
Yeah, you can. The developer kit is free. You can You can make your own games, or if you don't know how to develop anything, I think it's Plum. I'm totally wrong about this, but you can do. They have a web-based development environment that's like stage 1 of development, but you can actually make really, really deep, robust games. For example, somebody has already pretty much duped the regular Zelda in the web browser.
Wow.
And put it on there. So the original Legend of Zelda, at least, it's more remedial, but at the same time, it's still very effective.
Wow.
And you can make a pretty robust game and not have any programming experience.
Wow.
It's amazing. And then, of course, if you do have programming experience, you can take it to the next level, and really make a really awesome game. One of the games that they gave me yesterday is basically Mario Paint.
Oh,
It's
but you use
awesome.
the crank.
It's a very condensed version of Mario Paint. You put your little figures on the staff or whatever.
Oh, the
and-
music
yeah,
part of Mario
The
Paint.
music part of Mario Paint. Sorry, I should have been more clear about that. By the way, Mario Paint. I had the mouse and everything. I didn't paint at all in that game. All I did was make music.
I probably
That's
spent the most
all
time
I
in
did.
music. The music.
So
part
to
of Mario
me,
Paint.
Mario Paint, the composer, is like the only
Yeah.
part that's like the whole game for me. But they have a Mario Paint composer, a little mini version. It's a little looping Mario Paint that's like one measure, and you put your little shapes on there and all that, and it just loops it, and you make your little beats.
Boogie loops.
Yep, boogie loops. It's pretty cool.
This is cool.
It is. It's awesome. The kids love it. I'm happy with it. It's really beautiful.
Fix an air tag on it. So
and then they have like this thing that's a charge stand for it with a little pencil holder. I don't know what it is. Whatever. They have a little flap, a little cover case for it. All kinds of stuff. The battery lasts pretty long. You can change this to analog or digital or nothing. It's really easy to sideboard stuff.
It's not e-ink. It's OLED?
I don't know. It doesn't look like OLED here. Yeah, no, it's got to be LCD. It's definitely not black enough, and you can see the lighting.
Yeah.
But yeah, awesome little device. Recommended.
Playdate.
If you can get one ever.
Get one in the next 5 years.
I'll probably get my analog pocket before anybody could get a Playdate ordering it today.
Yeah. And Brandon are waiting. We'll have them back when you finally get them.
Yeah.
All right. So that's it. That's what's new. That's what's happening. That's our bags. That's what we carry on trips or just every day. Because I got stuff to fix.
Yeah.
So,
gear.
What's been unusable?
Your bag.
My bag is very functional. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I mean, that's what my daughter says when there's a compartment for everything. I know where everything is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But meanwhile, my son yesterday he screamed.
Need some toothpaste?
He screamed. I'll take it. He screamed in the middle of the night. Was what I use. He screamed in the middle of the night, or right after bedtime, not in the middle of the night. And we ran down there, and he had laid out Legos on the path of his floor. And so, of course, you walk in and you step on all the Legos, and they're like, "What did you scream for?" And he goes, "I just wanted mommy."
To step on Legos.
But he had
laid a trap.
Basically, man. I have some stories about that. I'll tell you off air.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's do some Legos soon and have some fun. But this has been Unusable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Gilbert.
And we'll see you in a fortnight.
Peace.